Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Preeti. So recently, like 11 days before, I uploaded the vlog of RBI quiz which was held for state round in Chandigarh, and me and my teammate went there, and that was the vlog I uploaded. So if you haven't seen that video, just go and check it out. You will like the vlog, those who are still going to participate and their quizzes are left in other states. This video is about on high demand, that what are the questions, how the quiz was held, what were the rounds, about it. So I got like so many DMs on Instagram and my so many IDs. I have multiple Instagram IDs, that what are the questions, please share the details about the competition. So that is I'm gonna share in this video. So let's just start it. Let's get straight into the video without a further ado. So firstly, I'll talk about that how the competition was held, in how many rounds, what was this procedure, and then I'll come to the questions. I'll leave the timestamp in the comment section. You can just go if you directly want to see the questions, but if you are going, then actually know what is the process so that you are familiar before. Mostly the pattern will remain same. If there is a little bit change, that won't bother you much, but you'll still get an idea how the competition was held. So starting with, I'll first talk about how the competition was held, and then about the questions that were asked, also with the answers, and I'll whatever I remember and recall, I have noted down most of it, and that I'll share with you. So the quiz was held in 2 rounds. First was prelims to shortlist the candidates and the teams, and then the final round. In our state level round of Haryana and UT Chandigarh, total 90 teams were selected, out of which 62 teams reported that day. So only 6 were going to be selected, which is I guess the same for every state. Only top 6 teams will go to the finals and will play on the stage that I'll talk about. The prelims round contains 30 questions. You will get a paper, your team, you and your teammate, 2 people will get this single sheet of paper which has the 30 blanks in it and your name and college name. You have to write those answers, and the question and answer round is like a question is asked first, then time is given to write the answer, then next. It's not like that you will get 30 questions straight away and you have to do it in a limited time. It is in that format that you have to do right answers in 1 by 1 format. So moving on, the next is that you get 30 questions, you write the answers, then the discussion will take place. The audience, your teachers, whoever is accompanying you, or even you guys, that everybody was playing along, will get to give the answers. They distributed prizes for those who initiated giving answers on tough questions. You will know about it. Otherwise, it was great. Also, after 30 questions, the discussion ends. There is like a break or something. It was our high tea time. They announced the results. 6 teams went on the stage. They'll play the rest of the rounds, and we were just going to watch them. So there were 5 rounds in the next stage, in the final round. First, I remember, was India inspired. The questions that were answered in that round were related to India itself. So there was a question regarding rivers, I don't remember exactly, and the answer to that was the river Ganga. And nobody was thinking in that way, because everybody thought that what could be the answer, what river it could be. But because it was India inspired, remember the first round will have answers from India. So don't think beyond that. Think according to the round. Second round was third time clue. Second round you had 3 clues, in which the first clue is given. You are given, if you give the answer in the first clue, you will get 90 marks. In the second clue, a picture will be shown, and then you will get 60 marks. Then if you answer in the third clue, then you will be awarded 30 marks. And the rules they will explain. I'm just telling the main thing. So second is third time lucky. Third and fourth round title I am not able to recall much. Fifth round was RBI inspired. So everything related to RBI. There were 5 questions that were asked in the RBI round, and everything was related to that only. That I'll share the questions, what were they. So these are the 5 rounds that total 6 teams will play, and the set rules are different for every round. Like one was buzzer round, then one was like one by one, then passing and all, everything they'll explain you on the stage. That is hard to explain because I didn't reach the top 6 final, so it is not very easy for me to recall that much. Whatever I know, I'm sharing it. And after that, the first prelims round overs, then this round, and final results on the basis of the combined scores of all 5 rounds. So I still remember the team who won our state round. OP Jindal Global University was first. They won 2 lakhs. Second was I think NIT Kurukshetra or Punjab Engineering College, and the third one's the other one. Like either NIT was second and PEC was third, or PEC was second and NIT was third. The point is, OP Jindal Global University was at 10 points after 2 rounds, but after 5th round they were at 640 points. So they won even if there was no chances of winning them. You never know what will happen. Make sure you don't answer if you don't make a guess if there is negative marking. There is negative marking in 2 or 3 rounds, and others they don't have it. So don't guess. This is my advice, because one university, which was Ashoka University, they guessed so many questions. Few of them were right and few of them were wrong. So like they drastically went down even after having a chances of winning. So just answer those which you are confident, or answer in those which there is no negative marking. This is my tip of advice, I would say. Moving ahead, now I think this is enough about the format that took place that day. Now we can move straight to the questions, how they were asked, how I have told actually exactly what question they were asked. They used images, I think a video also, yes, video, audio, images and everything. There was so many diverse topics. Generally, as such, don't take any pressure to prepare that we'll study this or we'll study that, unless it's all about RBI you should study, because that's definitely gonna round in that 5th round. So there is gonna be a round in 5th one for sure. So study about RBI. I also studied it, which helped me in the later question that was asked in the last from the audiences, that I'll discuss. Because there was some time deciding the results, are not the quiz master but the anchor, the host, she was a lady. She asked few of questions in which I answered like 2 questions. I answered a question and I won the prize, which was a bottle they gave in every question. Whoever answered, they gave a bottle, which is quite good, like appreciable for the audience as well. So the questions we got were diverse topics. Moving on, I'll just start with the prelims questions. There were 30 questions. I don't remember all 30, but as much as I have remembered, I have written them, and I'll start with. So the audio I'll play. Video ones I can't play because I can't find those videos. And the images that are used, that was shown to us, I'll try my best to put them, searching from Google, and put this in video after the question is asked, so that you have the better idea what was actually asked. The most relatable photo or something I'll get with that, so don't worry about that. This is just an idea. Your state will have entirely different questions, because the quiz master and everything, it is RBI of course, and not just to joke that they'll repeat the question something, but you can get an idea. The main part is you are not going to be preparing something. It's just your observation skills and whatever that you have done till now, at whatever age you are, what was your experience through, what is your observational skills, how much you are aware of your behind. Do check current affairs, because there were few questions regarding current affairs, not many, very few. So in touch with the trend, but you can just get the idea after I tell what are the questions. So let's just start with it. Already it's like a lot of information I've given. Starting with the first questions for because we are a state, I went from Haryana. The first question was related to Haryana itself, which said that before 2000s, the official language of Haryana, other than Punjabi, before the 2 states got separated, this is the question, that what was the official language of Haryana before the two states Punjab and Haryana got separated. We guessed the answer. We were wrong for sure. The answer is Tamil. Tamil was the language. We, being born after 2000, didn't knew this. Most of the students didn't knew this, and everybody was in a shock. Was Tamil the language? Anyways, we can move to the next question. Second was, there was a hindrance in UP regarding cricket and all. So UP Association hired whom to get rid of monkeys? They hired whom to get rid of the monkeys? So answer was langurs. They hired langurs for it. Another one, a question was that there is a profession which was very paid earlier but very undesirable, and a photo was shown. I'll try to find the photo and you'll see in the next slide if I find it. A profession which was very much paid earlier but very undesirable. So the answer is manual scavenging. They selected few answers they were ready to take in also, but the actual terminology was manual scavenging. Okay, then next was, there was a photo given of a monument that is of a shape. This was a 3D picture of the monument from above, top view, and we were asked which key on the keyboard looks like this. Obviously, we didn't answer. We answered, but it was wrong. Most of us got it wrong. We thought it was hashtag, but no, it wasn't. We use Windows laptop. The people who use iOS Apple laptop, they might know it. This is the command key on Apple iOS. This was the answer, so okay. Moving on to the next, there were three pictures of the bridges shown, and we were asked the name. Something went like Alz Sultan, Sultan Ahmad, and kind of these names. They showed us the photos and asked us which two continents they connect. These bridges connect which two continents? So the answer was Europe and Asia. You can just get an idea that okay, they can ask such type of questions also, although the bridges and the continents won't remain same if they do ask. Then next question is, which was the first postage stamp slogan? India's first postage stamp had which slogan written on it? So the answer is Jai Hind. Very predictable, but not everybody got it right. We wrote the right answer, then cut it. So we did mistakes, of course, and you guys will also. Some of you will also, some or the other where, but just learn from them. Experience will be crazy enough to make you remember for life. At least I will remember it, that I went to the state round and do this. But just because I'm giving you the idea, I now did not get it before. Just make sure you don't do things like we did. Firstly, just go with your gut feeling. If you are thinking it that this is I've heard, this is I've studied, or anybody everywhere or somewhere you have heard it, just write the answer. Don't make a second guess or something, because in the second guess you might regret it, that I was thinking this and I didn't write it. That is it. So I would say that. And thing is, cooperate with your partner as well. Both of your knowledge matters, but who is more confident, go with that person's knowledge. We did that bridge questions wrong because my partner said that he thinks there are different two continents, and I actually thought Europe. But it's just that go with the person who is more confident about his or her answer, and then cooperate with each other, because you both might have different knowledge regarding different topics. So next question, which I answered, and it's very easy, most of you know this. Dil Bechara movie of Sushant Singh Rajput was an adaptation of which book by John Green? So the book is very famous, Fault in Our Stars. I wrote this answer that time also, and while the discussion I spoke this answer and got a bottle for that. So this was a very good question, very easy question. I would say the total average makes it a medium quiz. Otherwise, few questions put like very high range and fewer like less. Another question, there was a photo of a man given standing near a like bridge or something famous bridge standing in front of us, and it was a picture of his young days. So it was written identify the man. I'll put the picture. Most of you will guess it. Answer is Xi Jinping, China's president. Then next question is, yeah, this was good. Most of you may know it, may not know it. Like there was a picture shown. Messi, the famous football player, was awarded some trophy or something recently, and he won a piece of cloth, like a cloak or something. And what was that cloak called? The name of the piece of cloth that he won. Also, the same thing is Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of UP, has his original name as Ajay Mohan Dash. The third word, the surname of his name, is the answer to that also. So like two links given in the same question. And those who knew that it was Ajay Mohan Bisht, answer is Bisht, which is also the name of the cloth and also this surname. So this was a good question. If they know, they know. If they don't, they don't. Next we can have is, yes, it's RBI. One of the question has to be from related to them at least. There is PAN, permanent account number, everybody knows. So related to what is PRAN, PRAN. In that PRAN, what does R stands for? Like I guessed it in the first go and it was right for sure. Because I studied also, and like if you think a little bit, you will get it. PRAN. PAN is permanent account number. PRAN is permanent retirement account number. So R stands for retirement. The next question we can talk about it is, there was related question related to Ved, Rajurved, Samved, Rigved and Atharved. These four. Obviously 4 options what you will get. There was no options in any of the questions, remember this. It's just the question you have to answer in 1 word, 2 word, whatever the question demands. And the question was from Rigved, that these things belong to which Ved. I don't remember those things, but the answer was Rigved. So they might ask some question from Ved, but there's no point. You can study all the Veds and everything. Just the thing that, okay, if you know what Ved contains what kind of things, you can just make a guess that, oh, this thing can come in this Ved. That is just the thing. So you can like little bit read about it. Next question is, there was a tweet shown. It was a reply to a photo, and that photo was hidden. So it was written on the tweet that best friends or best friends. So, and something more. It was written in the bracket somewhere was written Kukur Tihar in Nepal. We were supposed to identify that what were those best friends, and the picture was shown. Pictures was hidden. So picture was hidden, so you have to guess that who are those best friends. We had no idea. The answer was dogs. So Kukur Tihar, if somebody knows that Kukur Tihar in Nepal is celebrated around dogs and something, then you may answer. The answer is dogs. Another question. There was a photo of an actress. I don't remember her name or something. An actress who thought of quitting modeling in 2020, and what did she wanted to wear for a sports magazine cover photo before retiring or like leaving modeling. What did she wanted to wear? So we also didn't knew this. It is something related to that. I don't know. Answer was hijab. She wanted to wear a hijab for a sports magazine cover before leaving modeling. So the questions were a wide range. Another one which I got it right in the first go was, there was a photo shown of a very famous place. Like I would say 90% of you should know this one. I will put the photo in the next slide. These are the mudrais of hand. Where are like this or different mudrais of hand located? Where exactly are these pictures or like mudrais located? Not just the city, but exactly the place. The answer is obviously Indira Gandhi International Airport, T3, Delhi. Then you have to mention. This one was quite easy, but I am saying 90%. Obviously, 100% can't know everything. So, next, another question. Which is the tallest building building in the process? Where is it? In which city or where is the tallest building is in the process of building? So, the answer is Jeddah. I didn't know. Very recent question, and like maybe I didn't know. I wasn't aware like very much current affairs. Also, I just got to know about this quiz that I'm qualified like 2 days before the call came, and I was a bit busy, so I didn't study, not even a bit. I just read about RBI on the last day itself, that night before going there. So I'm giving you the knowledge about how it was held. So just if you have time, read something. That will only increase your knowledge, and that will also fulfill the main purpose of this quiz: learn, compete, and win. If you learn, there is a win-win for you. Like you're getting to learn, then you will compete, and then if you win, that is the biggest win. You understood what I mean? So if you have time, go study. Even if such topics doesn't come in your state, you'll learn a lot by reading about it. That is the main purpose of this quiz. So by going there, I learned a lot of things and started like I got the really disclaimer kind of thing that how our quiz to be won. That is what I'll share in the last few minutes of this video. Moving on. Wait, I'll start the audio. Listen from here only. I won't. The first thing was asked that in earlier times, while sailing and in ships, there were some people who used to do some kind of sweeping work in ships and all. I don't remember the language of the question. What were those people called? Also, the audio, which I'm going to play right now, they played that. The name of this song is the same as that word they are asking for. So, just listen to it. This much they played the audio, and we were supposed to guess. It was like we have heard this song, we play this on YouTube, Insta, Spotify, but we are not able to recall the name. And this is the most irritating time when you think like you know the answer, but you don't. We didn't remember the name of this song. And so, moving on, the answer most of you would have guessed by now is Khalasi. Those people who work in the navy and sailing and ships, this work is also called Khalasi, and this name of the song is also Khalasi. Okay then, when we are talking of music, they didn't ask the music questions in sequence, but I am. The next is about Shah Rukh Khan had a song in which it was translated into 13 Indian languages like Arabinis or Swahilis and everything. They made us watch the video of it in like I'll get the copyright, but still I'll play the video. Swahilis and Arabis version of this song, and asked us that which song is this, 2-word name of this song. Although I'm showing the video, which actually is a Hindi version of it, but they just showed the video in another version. Obviously, we recognized it, the tune, everything. It is Jabra Fan. This was a very easy question, so it was a mix-up of everything. Now, next question is, I think the last one. This is name. What is the name of the Disney lion? They asked tiger or something, but it is lion. Disney lion that comes in movies and everything? Answer is Simba. I don't think among that 30 questions there is any question left that I remember I've written. We can move. I remember very few questions of the finals round stage because I didn't go there. I didn't remember much. Also, we knew very few answers genuinely because that was the finals round will be like a big deal. Quite reasonable, questionable, tough questions, and something that you have to think beyond. Also, that how much you have prepared enough. That actually requires preparation to win that first, second, third position. I'll tell like one question that I answered in the audiences because the top 6 teams were not able to answer in their chances. Nobody was unable to answer. The question was in the final stages. I'm talking about in the third or fourth round. That was what was Q-pop stand for? Just like K-pop, which stands for Korean pop. What is Q-pop stand for? I answered which stands for Kazakh pop. It is for Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan spelling stands with K, but Q-pop because they write K as Q, and this is like a whole mythology about it. You can just read on Google. So the answer, this was one of the questions which the teams were not able to answer. I don't remember much questions from the final stage, but if you guys like comment below, I'll still like try to find. Also ask my teammate if he does remember, and I'll make another separate video, just a short video about those questions. Otherwise, if you have any more questions regarding anything, you can just drop down in the comments below or DM me on my Instagram. I'm ready to help always, to just reply on your comments and everything. You can reach me out. I think that's pretty much about this video. That last tip that I was able to give about quiz by getting this experience is that everybody just remember, to win a quiz, firstly the preparation matters. How much you prepare, how much you study. Secondly, you cannot have all the knowledge of the world. So the most important thing I have learned is observational skills. How much aware and observing are you around your nature? The pictures that were asked, the things that were like shown, it was more about observation, that how much you are thinking and how much you are seeing around what is happening. It was regarding that. So keep observing, keep learning, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care. That's me signing off.